Hey guys, I'm just doing a repair on my Studio 2 Beats that are pretty old, but the microphone jack had finally given out, and so I needed to replace it. I didn't feel like sending it to be repaired or anything like that, since these are pretty old set of headphones. So pardon the mess, but so what I've done is I've taken apart the head jack side of the Studio Beats and hardwired them into an extra set, or hardwired it into a cord here. Wiring it up wasn't as straightforward as I was hoping for, and so I just wanted to drop this video real quick to kind of show the pinout diagram and what I ended up doing that works. So these are wired microphones. They turn on automatically when the cord is put in, and then they turn off automatically when the cord is pulled out. Now there's a way to turn it on and off manually, but the device needs to think that it has a cord inserted. And it took a little bit of scheming to figure this out, but I wanted to show you what I ended up doing. So here's the pinout diagram that kind of drew up real quick. So this is the actual module here, and if I flip that upside down, you can see on the bottom that there's a couple of normally closed switches that move position. There's two of them that have to shift in order for the headset to know that it's plugged in. And it turns out it's really straightforward. Thankfully, they're both, so it's these two pins here are normally closed and they open. So this connection here opens when the headphone is inserted, and it turns out the left and the right are also normally coupled together, and then those are opened up when the headphone jack is inserted right here. And then I believe this is microphone, but I'm not totally sure. So this ends up being a pinout. This first pin over here, the right, this is ground, right and left, and if you use the standard cord that it comes with, that'll be gold, red, and green correspondingly. And so what I ended up doing was just simply wiring it to the ground, right, and left pins there, and because the other pins are normally closed and they're no longer hooked up, the headset thinks that it has something plugged in. So just to show you kind of how this works, I'm going to go ahead and start some music, and so you can hopefully hear that it's working. And then all you have to do is see here, hold down this pin for 1 second and it turns off, and then you hold down this pin for 1 second and it turns back on. And so that's how I'll have to turn it on and off from now on. And so now I'm just gonna tie a knot in this guy to fix it within the headset, put it back together, and hopefully it'll work. Cool, thanks, hope that helps somebody.